Greetings, minions, galactic survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 6.5.1, and this is episode number 37. Still doing the whole day-by-day recording thing on this now because just time has been horrendous for me. I've just been completely bogged down with stuff. Anyway, in yesterday's bummer of an episode, we lost our ship because we didn't have the proper armor set up. And apparently, according to, I think it was Max 524 who mentioned that you do need to have the appropriate boosters set up, in this case the EVA boost, to survive in space. Yeah, because if you didn't see yesterday's episode, and you really should see yesterday's episode, got my ship, the Chubby Bunny, up into space. Everything is all sunshine and rainbows and unicorns, farting out chocolate chip cookies. And I took out a space drone. I'm like, woohoo! Went to get out of the spaceship to loot said space drone. And I got the goodies in the said space drone. Went to go back into my ship, and that's when I realized I was freezing to death. And I quite literally froze to death in the cockpit of the Chubby Bunny. I respawned like twice in the cold of space and died both times. And finally I just said, screw it, I've had enough. Respawned back at base. Went on a killing rampage to try to salve my bruised ego and temper, and now we're back down here, and the Chubby Bunny's way up there. So we need to build a sort of recovery vehicle. And so I'm going to kind of do this as cheaply as I possibly can. Some of this, I probably ought to just hold off on it like that. So let's try to get something really quickly slapped together. And by quickly, I mean it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work. Okay, we got that. That. We could pop that right in the... Oh, that's not the right RCS. Shuzba. Alright, well, we'll just do that, make a new one, I guess. Alright. And these aren't the right ones, and this isn't the right ones, and this isn't the right ones. Good lord, I really botched that up. I was pissed. So that kind of buzzkill, it got to me. It really did. Alright, hopefully this will make things right. The rest of these things should work. Alright, what else are we going to need here? I'm not going to put any armor protection or anything like that on it. It's rather unnecessary, considering it's supposed to be a short jaunt. So let's get all this crap together and get this thing going. That's going to take a few minutes to get all that done. So in the meantime, let's try to frame some things up here a little bit. We'll leave that be. There's not much else we can do until those are done, and I didn't realize that those were the wrong parts until it was a touch too late. So let's get this stuff on the bar. First things first, let's get the RCS there. I don't think we really need this, but I ain't gonna fuss about it. That's a good place as any. Hopefully it's not gonna be too heavy and we can actually lift off with this thing. I haven't built an emergency vehicle in such a long time that I don't even know if this is going to have enough thrust or energy power to get us going, but we do need to get... Yeah, we'll take that much of that. Now there's some oxygen bottles around in here, I think. We're not going to need that much. Actually, we'll take that. And if we lose that, no big deal. Alright, so we've got some thrusters we can work with. Alright, let's fuel this up. Get it up there. There we go. So we have the down. Side. I'm gonna need another one. Need a few more actually, but it's just gonna have to go one at a time until we can get this stuff moving. Okay, there's side to side, up. So we need one for down and one forward. That should be all the thrusters we need. That's going to take them a second. So just this constant back and forth. I probably should just sit and wait, but I'm kind of antsy. I want to get this done. And we need to make sure that's positioned right. Alright. There we go. So we got one down, one up, one left, one right. Now we need a braking one. So there's that, and I'm going to need a landing gear block, at least one. Now I wish these were more like the landing gear blocks in Space Engineers, where you can like magnetically lock it on command and it won't break free, so you can connect two separate ships together. So I don't know how well this is going to be when it comes to locking onto the Chubby Bunny and then bringing it back into the atmosphere. I'm kind of hoping that it isn't going to disconnect, but you know, stuff's gonna happen when stuff's gonna happen, right? Let's see, how's that looking? Might have to take off in it. Let's see. There we go. Is that right? Doesn't even look like it's attached, so what the hell? So we got oxygen. Nothing here about landing gear. Alright. Take 2 for getting into space. I can't zip it back any further. There we go. So let's go straight up and try to get back to the Chubby Bunny. It's slow, but it's got the thrusters it needs to get airborne, which is important. And if I can go straight up, which puts the base directly underneath, it should get me on the fast route to space. And hopefully we can get back to my ship. And I think I spun out away from it. Where is it? Excuse me. So I know Thermica Station was above the base, but it probably rotated, you know, through the orbiting of the planet, or rotation of the planet, rather. So we'll get our way back to it. We don't have any guns, so we're kind of in a perilous situation. Alright, so I think we're heading back. Let's see, try to get it lined up here. And just keep your eyes peeled for the label to pop up. Now hopefully my backpack's still up here. It's been over 24 hours since I last played the game, so you know, I had logged out and all that, but yeah, there it is. I'm hoping my backpacks are still out here for my multitudes of death, and I hope that I don't lose my life again. There's my backpack. Hope I don't lose my life again because of the cold of space transitioning from one ship to the next. Alright, so we need to thrust back. Oh. Okay, hopefully. Alright, here goes nothing and everything. Oh, my helmet. Got it. Jetpack on. We're not freezing, so I guess the EVA suit thing is working, but I can't see. There you are. Okay, so we got our main stuff back. Is there anything else out here? Alright, I need to get back into the ship. Let's see if we can find anything else, because I know I died, you know, like several times, and that's everything I had on my tool belt here, and everything I had in my inventory. So I think I got the main stuff back. I'm really happy to get these power coils back, honestly. Alright, so here's the Chubby Bunny. I want to land on it and hopefully get that landing gear to lock. And it might be that it's upside down. That might be what's wrong. Okay, well, let's get the multi-tool on the bar. Take it apart and reassemble it. Where is it? There you are. That don't even look like it's got the leg on it like it says in the little picture, but we'll see. It's not locking. Maybe it's because that's the door. That might be part of the problem. So let's rotate around, and we'll probably have to do this all clumsy-like. If not, I'll just have to deconstruct the entire ship, which really wouldn't bother me too much. Come on, can I get a lock? And it's probably not going to lock. Let's see. Let's get in the chubby bunny, now that we've reattained it. Alright, let's see if we're locked on. Nope, we're not locked on. Okay, so we'll have to take it apart. I'm not too worried about that. I do have the EVA suit. It does seem to be working, and I'm not freezing. So first of all, let's get inside just to be on the safe side. Let's see. Let's go 588. Alright. There ain't nothing left in there I can take. So let's see if we can get the oxygen bottles out. It's not going to take it all, but that's no big. Alright, so we will just deconstruct it. See if I get a little light on the subject here, huh? Gotta be careful not to hit the chubby bunny. Alright, so we've reclaimed the chubby bunny. I can't even speak, I'm so verklempt about it. Let's get back to a better view here. So now we can actually go and try to do what I wanted to do originally, which was getting some sathium ore. Now, I'm going to need to get this stuff back in order, I guess. Well, not all of it's going to work in the spots I want it to, but let's get the ammo set right. Now, get the guns and the drills and the goodness. That'll work. And this is just all the component stuff. I'm not going to be able to do much out here because I do need to get some food. I didn't bring any with. Which is fine. I don't need to get a heck of a lot of sathium. I just want to find it. So hopefully we can find it relatively quickly. Kaboom. Okay. There's some sathium. I can see it from here. And I don't see any drones. Alright. So we will park it right up here. And we got 316 minutes of power, so that's no big. Let's get to drilling. I apologize for the excessive brightness, but it does tend to get dark when you start drilling holes. meter. That's my time limiter right now. If anything, I'm just going to go through one charge of the drill. And since this is an area that I can find relatively easy, not a big deal. So far, so good. Almost done. There we go. Alright, so we are officially done with that. We got 248 sathium ore, which really isn't a heck of a lot, but it's more than what we had going into this. And we got the chubby bunny back. So all the better. Alright, let's get back to the base. And that doesn't look like the planet. That looks like the planet. So hopefully we can enter the atmosphere at the right spot to be right over the base. And we have to remember that that's Thermica Station, so that's where, just a little off to the one side of Thermica Station's where the Sathium asteroid is. I would love for there to be a neodymium asteroid in this system, as well as a pentaxic crystal, but that one is probably a pipe dream. There has been pentaxic crystal asteroids around planets, but I don't think it's around Aqua. Alright, this does not look like where my base is at. But we are near it. If I can just get this oriented right. There we go. Alright, so we recovered from disaster. And triumphed over adversity. So the bad funky mood this all put me in yesterday is now been absolved. I have been redeemed, sort of. Still screwed up, but at least I got my gear back, got my ship back, and I'm not really out of any resources because of it. mean, it's easy to recover from this now. So let's come in for a landing. There we go. Power off. Get out. The helmet off. Alright. So I don't think we took any damage. So that's a good thing. Let's put the Sathium in. Let's see, while we're here, there we go. So make one of these just to fill the space. Alright, what comes after that? That'd be silicon. Which actually is in the wrong place. I didn't sort this stuff out at all, like I said I would. I do have to get this resorted, but yeah. But it is good to be back. It is good to have all my gear in its proper hands. Let's see, this can go in, yeah. And we'll do this number. There we go. All better. Alright, make sure my weapons are reloaded. Think we're good with that. Oh yeah, one last thing. Put these back in here, because we don't need to mess with that. Let's get something to eat. It should be this way. Get that stamina back up, and I think we'll call it an episode. And I probably won't be recording until tomorrow night, which is, this is kind of convenient, but also kind of irritating, because I have to take 30 minutes out to record, another 30 minutes give or take for editing, rendering, and then another 20 to 30 minutes, it's kind of variable, to upload the episode. So it's like an hour and a half to get a half-hour episode up for you guys every day, whereas with making 5 episodes in one sitting, it's 2.5 hours of recording. Takes me maybe 5 minutes to edit, and then 20 minutes or so, give or take, to render each episode. So that could be an hour and a half to 2 hours for all 5 episodes, and then maybe another hour and a half to 2 hours of uploads. Just to get it all done in one sitting. It seems to take longer to do it episode by episode, day by day. But, like I said, time has been a thing I've been struggling with, and it's going to get even more complicated because I got a bunch more stuff coming up family-wise in the next week or so. But anyways, it's nothing you guys can really do about it, and there's barely anything I can do about it except just ride the tide. In any case, guys, thank you so much for watching and sharing in my triumph over my failures. Hope this episode's a little more uplifting than yesterday's episode was. So with that being said, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Do check out the links in the description box below. And until next time, which is tomorrow, See you later. Twitch, Twitch.